Hello guys, you're welcome to another interesting tutorial. I'm Yinky and today I'll be showing you how to make a stand-up collar kimono shirt, and the picture of what I want to make is on the screen. So I'll be sharing with you first of all how to fold your kimono shirt and also how to make the stand-up collar. So let's go straight to the tutorial. So this is the first thing is how to fold. So you're going to fold like this. So I will first of all fold into two. Then after folding into two, I'll fold into four. So you can see how I'm folding into two. You can see how I'm folding into two. And I've gotten the length of my shirt like that. That's 25. Then I'll fold into four right away. So I'm folding into four right now. And after folding into four, we have input the shirt length already. And this side is for the neckline and the shoulder. And this is the sleeve length. So it's measured by placing the tape measure on the mid back like so. So I took length 17. So the sleeve length will be taken right from the neckline. So I took 17. So that 17 will be placed on the fabric like this. The 17 will be placed on the fabric. That's where my sleeve length will get to. And the remaining inches, 3 inches, will be for my sewing allowance, the folding allowance. So after that, I will take 10 inches here. That 10 inches is just my round sleeve. Then after I've done that, how wide do I want the shirt to be? I'll just take in 5 inches from the side. From this side, I'll take in 5 inches, then connect it to the armhole. So I'll connect it down to the hemline of the shirt. So I'll take 5 inches here, and I'll also take 5 inches here. So I'll connect to the armhole. So my shirt is almost ready. So this is where I'm going to connect it to. Then I'll cover up that part like this because it's the armhole. I'll just cover it like so. Then having done that, I'll go ahead and cut the shirt from that part and notch the folding allowance of the sleeve to. This is what I will use to fold the sleeve. Then I'll cut from the shirt is ready. Then the neckline, the neck depth is 3 inches by 1, which is for the back. So I'm using the back to cut the front together firstly. Then later on, I'm going to cut the front neckline. But for now, I'm using the back neckline to cut the front. So they are using the same depth, the same width rather. The front and the back neck is using the same width. So I'm going to open up like so that I'll be able to separate the front neckline from the back neckline. We are cutting it together. So because the sleeve is together with the bodies, that's why I need to open up like this so that the front will be separate and the back neckline will be separate. So I just touched the front neckline. So I'm working on the front neckline because I need to bring down the depth of the front neckline. So I'll take depth 10 inches for the front, which is the V neckline. This is where the V comes in. So if I want it to plunge in more, I can add more allowance. Some people do take it to the half length and some take it to the underbust. So I will take my own to the underbust, which is 14 inches. So take note because this is where we take the width of the stand-up collar. Then the width is 2 inches, but here I'm taking 3/4 unfold. The width here should be 2 inches, but here I'm taking 3/4 of an inch so that by the time I place in the collar, it will fit into this part. So here I will take the overall measurement from the back neckline through to the front and to the depth. So you will understand more about the width of the stand-up collar by the time I'm cutting the stand-up collar itself. So here, like I told you, that the width of the stand-up collar is 3/4 unfold. But here unfold also, I'm placing 2 inches here so that by the time I fix it, it will be able to fit up with the space that I left for it on the body. So here, when I open it up, this is what I have. I have 1.5. That's why I said I needed to cut 2 inches to be able to fix it up here because of the sewing allowance. So the sewing allowance has been added. That's why I have 2 inches on the stand-up collar. So I'm going to iron the hairstay. So I'll put hairstay so as to give it a support. And I don't want it to be too hard. That's why I'm adding hairstay. So I'm not using a collar stay, because that will be too hard. Hairstay is better, and it will form the collar very well. So having done that, the next thing is iron it and fold it into two, then place it like so. So I'll be placing it on the neckline like so. So I left some allowance before I started from the stitch. So I'll just stitch by not up to half of an inch, just like a quarter of an inch is what I used to place it. So I'll just sew it down to where I started from. Like I told you, that this is the width of the collar is 2 inches, and where I place it, you can see the space is almost 1.5, so it will fit up. By the time I turn it in right now, it will form what I want it to form. So I'm going to notch carefully so that I'll be able to pull this inside the allowance. I'll be able to turn that inside and cut the remaining allowance that is not useful. So I'll place it inside like so. I'll notch both sides so that this will go inward. So right here, this is what we have on the other side. This is what I have on the other side, and I'll open it up to the back. Since make sure you place it very well and it relaxed on each other before you stitch up. So you can use your pin to hold so that it will be in place before you stitch up. So I can stitch on a straight line like so. So just to hold the fabric with the collar. So you can see I'm placing both on each other. I place it on each other and I make sure it's aligned very well. So this is what I have. You can see how neat it is. And we have come to the end of the tutorial. So if you like this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, like, and also share this video. And I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.